Be live? I believe we are. Yes, we are officially live. Hello everybody. My name is Harry Rice. If you're new to the channel, if you're not, then welcome to the channel. The stream just said it restarted, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, there's no lag. Hopefully, it doesn't keep restarting. Um, yeah, the Montreal Canadiens took on the New York Rangers today, and yeah, of course we are going to get into it. Good on my end, Linebot. Glad it's good on your end, brother. If you're new here, I go over the stats on the board and then talk about the game. If you are someone who has been here in the past, then you should know that by now. Let's get right into it. While I wait for people to come into the stream, Tomas Tatar still leads the team in points. He has 22 goals, 36 assists, 58 points. Looking great. Let's hockey. How's it going, man? Max Domi, 16 goals, 27 assists, 43 points. Philippe Deneau, 12 goals, 30 assists, 42 points. My apologies for the three. They're looking ugh. Nick Suzuki, 13 goals, 27 assists, 40 points, having an absolute amazing rookie season for the Canadiens. Brendan Gallagher, 20 goals, 19 assists, 39 points. Jeff Petrie, 9 goals, 29 assists, 38 points. Shea Weber, 15 goals, 21 assists, 36 points. Joel Armia, 15 goals, 13 assists, 28 points. Arturi Lehkonen, 12 goals, 13 assists, 25 points. Ben Sherratt, 9 goals, 11 assists, 20 points. Jonathan Drouin, who was injured. That's not really good. 7 goals, 8 assists, 15 points. Has not had a single point since he's returned. King Angus, I'm sad about this one as well, man. King Angus, welcome to the stream. I see you in Hot Take Hockey's streams quite a bit. Jordan Wheels, 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points. Victor Mete, who is sadly right now injured, 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, 6 goals, 2 assists, 8 points. Paul Byron, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. He's looked better since he's come back from injury the past 3 or 4 games. Brandon Kulak with 7 assists. Dale Weiss with 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. Christian Foley and Ryan Paling both with a goal and assist. Xavier Ouellette, who is sadly injured right now. Cale Fleury and Charles Hudon, each with an assist. And Jake Evans with a lone goal. Our record is now 29-28-9. We have to lose our next one to be 29-29-9 with 67 points. Last game is obviously this one, Canadiens 2, Rangers 5. Power play and PK. Power play is 32 for 170. Pound kill is 153 for 194. Hey, I'm here. Welcome to Hockey Livestream. Home record is now 13-16-6. Away record is now still a good 16-12-3. I'm gonna get right into the game. Honestly, I want to wrap this one up quite quickly for the Rangers fans invade. Linebot, how's it going, man? I can count every pick on the screen. Well, Greg Musinick, I'm glad you can, and yeah, I'm glad. Before the game, it was interesting to note Jonathan Drouin would be out with an ankle injury. Charles Hudon would get called up, apparently leading the Laval Rocket in points, which is very interesting. He would be in the lineup instead, funny enough, being down on the fourth line. Let's go Rangers. Bronx Bomber, let's go Rangers, man. I'm hoping they can push into a playoff spot. Fire, Linebot. Thank you very much, brother. So yeah, how have you been, Harry? I've been good recently, honestly. Despite the Habs losing, I've gained a lot in subs. I've recently passed 100 subs because of all you lovely people. Knights have 4 points, both second and third in Pacific. No way. That's hilarious. Why are you doing Habs this season? They're doing bad because that's how I started the season, and I don't want to switch. Like, oh hey, now I'm a Lightning fan. Like no. And plus, if I were doing teams I have jerseys on, it'd be between Pittsburgh and Panthers if I didn't do Habs. Because it's content. Exactly, Linebot. It's because of my content. I'm a Habs fan first and foremost. I do want to get a Vegas jersey and start doing Vegas, honestly. Are you going to do Habs every time? Probably every season, yeah, I would think so, personally. I might mix in some other teams here and there once I start getting more jerseys. Like, I might do some Pittsburgh content, some Penguins, some Panthers content. Want to get a Leafs and a Knights jerseys, obviously, and do some content like that. Thoughts on the Kulak and Petrie pair this year? Honestly, King Angus, I am a fan of it. I like how Kulak and Petrie play together. They're on that second defensive pairing, obviously. I think Kulak has played much better this year. Playing with Petrie, who I think has also been playing very, very well and justifying the trade to Montreal, which I think was the Zach Kassian to Edmonton deal. I think, not 100% sure. Hockey Livestream, why don't you like Petrie? How many points are the Habs out of the playoff spot? Metal Clan, they are out by 9 points now. So they were out by 6 points right before the trade deadline, and now after Petrie messed up a lot this season. Not really. He has 38 points, and he's played very, very well this season. Honestly, in my opinion, if I'm being honest, probably this is one of his best seasons that I've seen with him. I've only been watching hockey for the past 4 or 5 seasons, but in my opinion, Petrie has been playing very, very well this season. But yeah, I definitely like how Petrie and Kulak are playing this year. I think they're playing better with each other. I think if Kulak moved up to Weber, it would hurt Weber a little bit. But I think Petrie is that right mix between very, very good defenseman and someone who is pretty good that he needs. That I think Kulak needs a guy like Petrie. And I think Kulak with Petrie is a very, very good pairing. Like I said, they have been playing well. Kulak has 7 assists this year. He's not showing up too much on the scoreboard, but it's what he does off the puck or off the score sheet that, in my opinion, is really counting for him. Leafs 1-5-3. I did say that. Carey Price threw hard. Sky Tigers. What do you mean? Petrie's fault in overtime against Vancouver. Hockey live stream, not at all. I don't consider it Petrie's fault at all. It's really Price's, honestly. So like I said before the game, Drew ends out with an ankle injury. Hudon would be in the lineup instead. Speaking of the lineups, they were Tatar and Gallagher, Lehkonen, Suzuki, Armia, Byron, Domi, Wheel, and Hudon, Evans, Weiss. So very interesting to know Evans, who in my opinion has been playing quite well recently. Evans has been playing very well, but on the fourth line, because we kind of have a lot of good center depth, which is great because it was just 2 to 3 years ago that, Habs have no center depth, and now we have too much center depth. Stop blaming Price all the time we lose and tired of it. Then the hockey live stream, stop watching. You don't have to watch me, says the guy blaming Petrie. Oh, damn, Greg. Damn. And then it was 13 seconds into the game. Petrie, speaking of Petrie, he took a delay of game for a puck over glass. And in my opinion, it looked like it could have been either or. Like it really could have been Petrie throwing it over the glass, or it could have hit something and went out of the glass. I'm not 100% sure about that, honestly. But I will just say it was a good penalty because, yeah. King Angus. I'm really happy for Brett. He is my favorite player, has been since we got him. I was a fan of him. I was a fan of his game in Calgary, and he is from my hometown, plays for my favorite team. Hey, King Angus, that's awesome. That's awesome. Very, very happy to hear that. I'm glad you're happy for Brett. I think he's playing very, very well. I don't know necessarily if he plays for the Canadiens next year because we are going to have Romanov coming up. We are going to have Cale Fleury coming up, so I'm not necessarily sure if he would jump over to replace Kulak or whatnot. Alzner obviously is not playing next year, so, or at least in the up in the NHL, probably in the AHL affiliate. Kulak, I feel like maybe we could trade him to a team that needs that last third pairing defenseman. Unless for some reason doesn't come over or Fleury wants another year in the minors. You blame Price every stream? Yeah, exactly. Like Linebot says, that's my opinion. Just deal with it. His opinion, Bucko. Oh, Gregory, thank you very much for that, brother. But yeah, PG took the penalty 13 seconds in. The Habs were thankfully able to kill it off, though. And they went 1-for-1 on the PK tonight. And then a minute or so after the PK, we scored. Domi scores from Petrie and Tatar, making a 1-0 Habs. Shut up. No, hockey live stream, you keep that up. Genuinely you will get blocked. Even though, thank you, Linebot. Appreciate it. Mad curse bad. Thank you. Kulak is defensive. Exactly, King Angus. That's the way I wanted to put it. Kulak is a defensive defenseman, and he complements Petrie's game very well. Petrie is obviously more of the offensive defenseman on that pairing. Kulak is more the offensive guy. Obviously, he can put up points. So I think Kulak with Petrie together is definitely very well because you have the offense and defense. It's not like you have two defense or two offense. I like that they complement each other that way, and it's really a good second line pairing in my opinion. I don't get on I forget what side it is. They do the lineups how they have Kulak so low. I understand he's a defensive defenseman, like I said, and he's not the best, but still he's like 140 something, I think. Thank you, Linebot, for timing out hockey live stream. By the way, isn't Romanov right hand? Oh, he might actually be. Now that I think about it, he might be a right hand defenseman. I completely forgot about that. Then I completely forgot about that. But Domi scored from Petrie and Tatar, made it 1-0 Habs. It was a beautiful goal. Domi shot it off. We thought it went off Tatar, but it went off Adam Fox's foot, who would end up being a big part of the game. Not his foot, but Fox in general. And yeah, Habs went to the power play. Wheel drew an interference call. Habs looked decent, but they weren't able to score on it. They didn't even have a shot, actually. 0 for 1 on the power play. The Canadiens then went back to the power play. A tripping got called on Jesper Fast. The Habs looked good as well. I believe they got 2 or 3 shots off, but they weren't able to convert into a goal, so they went 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Things were starting to get a little physical as Weiss and Brendan Lemieux as opposed to Claude or Mario, who I don't think they would come back for a random Rangers team this year. Went at it. Very, very interesting. Unfortunately, nothing really came of that for the most part. Lemieux later in the game got hit by a puck. And aside from that, like I said, nothing really physical much. Yep, Fleury had an amazing night last night. I did see the Vegas 3-0 win over the Oilers. Was very happy as a Vegas fan to see that. And they're just showing how dominant they are over one of the best teams in the West, record-wise at least. So, yeah, I'm just going to take it up there. And where am I? I'm right here. Nearing the end of the period, both teams looked fired up, wanting to get some goals, but Price and Georgiev both looked amazing in net. And so at the end of the first, heading into the second, it was 1-0 Habs. Shots are 13-9 Habs as well. Whew. And early on in said second period, the Rangers were really looking for the tie game, but they just couldn't put one past Price. The Canadiens really looked good in this period, doing their best to get a 2-0 lead, and they got it? No. Philippe Deneau got absolutely robbed by Alexander Georgiev. Georgiev mishandled the puck right behind the net, and it was a very, very, very close goal that almost it was a very, very close shot that almost got past the net, but Georgiev was able to get in front of the net and control it. So sadly, Deneau did not get the 2-0 lead for the Canadiens, and the Canadiens then with the power play. Mike the defense, welcome. Or Mike the defense 5, sorry. Price's fault easily on 2 goals, the third and fourth, which obviously we are going to get to. But Mike, I definitely do have to agree with you on that, man. Where am I? I'm right here. Canadiens went to the power play as the Rangers. Bench was called for too many men. It was weird because they called it while the Canadiens had possession of the puck behind their net. They're like, okay, whistle blew, had no idea. They came back and they explained it was a penalty. The announcers thought it was a penalty on the Canadiens at first because they had possession of the puck, but no, the Canadiens went to the power play. Too many men on the Rangers. The Habs applied the pressure, but they couldn't get a goal on the play. 0 for 3 tonight. They looked great nearing the end of the second period, and they scored because of it. Tomas Tatar scores his 22nd of the season. Gallagher and Deneau getting the assists on that, making it 2-0. It was a beauty of a deke out on Georgiev. It was on a breakaway as well. I honestly thought, okay, Georgiev might have this, but this should be a goal. Went in. It was just absolutely beautiful. Tatar dekes at the last possible moment, plants into the wide open net, and it's 2-0 Canadiens. And less than a minute later, Dale Weiss on a breakaway looking to make it 3-0 Habs, but that time Alexander Georgiev does have the puck. And because of that, it ends up going down the other way. And Phil DeSheppy, I really can't say his last name, my apologies. He scores and makes it 2-1 Canadiens because of a whack at the puck, honestly, which was very iffy. He just whacked at the puck and it went in. At first I was like, Price could have had that, but now looking at it, it's definitely more of a, oh god, yeah, Price should just have position for that one, and it was just an iffy goal, really. And so the end of the second period scores 2-1 for the Canadiens, and shots were 25-20 for the Habs as well. Both teams are playing very well, as both goalies were also playing pretty out of their minds. Price made a lot of good saves in that in the first and second period. Georgiev easily deserved the first start tonight after those first 2 goals, and between those, that first and second goal, definitely playing incredibly, in my opinion. I honestly thought after the second goal, okay, should they just put Lundqvist in, or should they just? I honestly had no clue, but I definitely thought, okay, Georgiev probably has it on lockdown from now. Yo, I see Vegas versus Blues Western Conference Finals. Bruins versus Penguins Eastern Conference Finals. Finals being Bruins, Vegas, or Blues. I see it going to 7 games, so either way. So either or, but Bruins win in 5. Wow, really? Honestly, if I could predict the Stanley Cup Final, I could either see it being a Blues-Boston rematch. Oh, they win the Eastern in 5, not Finals. Okay. Honestly, I could see if it is Bruins, I could see it being a Bruins-Blues rematch from last year. and we always blew. Yeah, we always blow 2 goal leads and concede late in the period. Mike, I hate to agree with you, but it's true. The Canadians. I was gonna do a video during the All Star break, but I didn't. Sadly, for some reason, end up getting it done. But I was gonna do a video on what went wrong with the 2019-20 Canadian season thus far, and I was gonna put the stats on every game of what the goals were, obviously, what the stats were for how many comebacks we had and how many blown leads we had, and because it was a very very big note, how many goals we gave up in the first and final minute of the period, and how many goals we had in the first and final minute of the period. And it turned out we blow leads just about every other game, or in this case, every game, and it's just about every 4 games that we don't blow a lead and end up somehow winning. And Vegas Blues go to 7. Hey, that'd be dope, Linebot. A Vegas Blues 7-game series for the Western Conference Final. I'd love it. Chantel Graves, Bruins going all the way. I could definitely see the Bruins going all the way, personally. They definitely, I think at this point, have the great top 6, the great depth, the really, really good defense that they need. And, yeah, like I said, I can see the Bruins going all the way. Of course, the amazing goalie tandem of Rask and Halak. I could see them going all the way as well, Chantel. Finals have Boston winning in 6 against Blues, or Boston Vegas going to 7. Sounds about right. Yeah, Linebot, that sounds right. The only thing, honestly, I could see the Blues repeating. I could see them really rallying around. Hey, let's get this one for Bouwmeester. Let's go 2 for Boo or 2 for Bouwmeester. They'll find some way to make that rhyme. 2 for Bouwmeester or whatever. I think they could really do that. Matthews should get the C over Tavares. Not really, because if we're looking at it, the only reason Tavares really got the C instead of Riley, who was, I believe, the second choice, but after Tavares was okay, we'll give it to Riley. Matthews, I don't think got much consideration after the pantsing thing happened, and he didn't tell the team about it until they found out, like the rest of us, through the Toronto media. So I think that definitely hurt his chances at getting the captaincy, at least this early on. Who knows? Maybe 3 to 4 years down the line, but it's like, okay, he's definitely really matured. Let's give him the C. So who knows? Rangers had some great chances, and Price was looking like $1 million. He was moving like 2014 Price, making saves like 2014 Price, and just like that, 2.5 minutes later, after I praised Price, Price realized that, oh wait, no, I'm not 2014 Price. I can't play a full 60 minutes. Mika Zibanejad scores his 30th of the year, tied the game up with a very nice shot, in my opinion. It looked really, really good from Zibanejad, but Price definitely should have had that one. That was definitely one of the goals Price really should have had, in my opinion, tonight. Hey man, hey Dinsbury, how's it going, brother? And of course, there we go. Because the stream hates me, okay, there we go. All right. That would be, yeah, I did see the Senators won. Or no, I think the Senators won tonight, I think. Marner the A, Riley the C, switching A with Matthews and Tavares. That would be interesting. Mr. Jets, dude, welcome back to the stream, brother. Dang it, Habs indeed, man. But Adam Fox scores to make it 3-2. It looked like it could have been tipped in by Kreider, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think they changed the goal to Kreider's, but as of right now, it is Adam Fox's goal. Kreider really just covered Price really well. It was either Petrie, it was Sherrod, actually. Who's winning, in your opinion? Chantel, what do you mean? Oh, for the Stanley Cup? Oh, wow. Honestly, the Stanley Cup final, I can honestly see it being, like I said, a Bruins Blues rematch from last year. Or if I'm going with something fun, I honestly want it to be Vegas, and let's go Carolina. A Vegas-Carolina. No way Bobby Ryan got a hat trick tonight. That is awesome. I actually wanted him to get a hat trick last game for his 100th day of sobriety and him coming back to the to the Senators. But hey, second game back and he gets a hat trick. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Bobby Ryan getting a hat trick. But yeah, I could either see Mr. Canadian. How's it going, man? We are not going to the playoffs. We're 9 points out. Rangers have, I think, 2 games on us. Everyone has games in hand on us. We can't win at this point. But yeah, Vegas and Pittsburgh would be a fun, great matchup. Will Bruins get revenge? Therefore, there will be a rematch. I don't necessarily know if Bruins get revenge. I could honestly see the Blues winning 2 straight, but it really depends on how well the teams play. I think the Blues definitely have the strength to go back-to-back. Yes, they are missing Bouwmeester, but I think they definitely have recovered enough to be able to be, hey, all right, you know what? Let's go. Boom. Let's win another cup real easy against the Bruins, you know? But um I definitely do think the Bruins definitely have the potential to win this year if they do make it. If you're in here enjoying, hit that subscribe. The stream shows us important. Linebot, thank you very much, brother, for the plug in the stream in the chat. Change hockey games to 40 minutes full game, at least for the Canadiens games, because we need that. But what a goal from Tatar, right, Harry? Trade Tatar, Harry. Hey, Tatar had a good goal. I will admit, Fleury against his little team would be awesome. I did want to trade Tatar because Randy, we could get a first this year, maybe a first next year, and a good prospect. We could still pull off that Tatar trade in the offseason. I don't want them to, but I'm just saying they could. I wouldn't want them to. If they do, it's like Kovalchuk. I'm going to miss Kovalchuk until he comes back in July, but we had to get rid of him. We got that free third rounder for him. Yes, we could have gotten a second, but I mean, a third is still decent, especially if you can convert, say, a third this year or 2/3 this year and a third next year if we have to, for example, and do a second. That'd be decent. If you don't like, exactly. If you don't like Fleury's pads and blocker and glove, the all gold one, you're telling a lie, bro. The sickest pads in the league right now. 58 points matches his total from last year and a career high, actually. So he should get 60, 65 points, maybe 70, but he'd have to go on an insane run for that. A first-round trip from a contender would be a first-round trip from a contender would be like 25th, 27th overall pick. A first-round pick from a contender. I don't know why I saw that as trip. Okay, a first-round pick. Sorry, I literally am not crazy about Fleury. Damn. A first-round pick from contender will be 20. But keep in mind, Randy, this is a stacked draft. So either way, whether fits so well with the jersey, it does. It really fits well with the jersey line bought. But keep in mind, whether it's a 25th overall pick or somehow the team we trade him at, somehow the team we trade Tatar to gets out in the first round, say they're eliminated in 4 straight, that's 17th overall. That is a great game in my opinion, or a great pick. That's a better pick than what's expected. Love and Flower holds a donut at end of games. Like did he do that? That's awesome. Remember the own goal from Fleury? I do not remember that. Kale or Marc-Andre. I'm gonna get out of here in just a couple minutes, guys. Actually, so yeah, I gonna finish this game up. Still does not matter. He's the Flower. Hell yeah, he is the new French Flower. Where am I? Okay. The Rangers went to a power play. It was an awful power play or awful penalty kill. The Rangers score on it. Ryan Strome gets his 17th of the year. Where are you going, Harry? I'm gonna raid someone. Actually, I'm gonna raid a good pal again. So just stick around for a few minutes. Where are you going, Harry? Just me and Linebot. I'm actually heading over to Hot Take Hockey's channel in a few minutes. I'm just gonna chat with him while I get some stuff done around the room, pretty much. Least and favorite away jersey in the league. Oh wow. Favorite, honestly, is obviously the Golden Knights. Yep, HTH, Hot Take Hockey boy. We're friends. Hell yeah, James, we're friends. Gonna join you there. Randy, thank you very much, brother. I will, of course, obviously link you guys with the link. I won't tell you, hey, just go find it yourself. I'm gonna link it in a minute or in a few minutes when I head out. But least favorite away jersey, honestly, probably Minnesota. Minnesota, I don't like their jersey. Maybe Winnipeg. I don't mind. I don't like Winnipeg or Minnesota really, honestly. But Ryan Strome scored his 14th of the year, 17th, of the year on the power play. That should seal the deal because say hi to my wife Grace, please. Randy's wife Grace. Hello there. Hope you are enjoying the stream. If you're watching with your husband Randy, who has been an absolutely amazing moderator, and I love talking to him in the streams whenever he pops in. I cannot English. Price can hold the lead pretty much. 2 for 3 on the PK are the Canadiens. I'm not actually sure if it was 153. I erased it without realizing what I put. I feel like it might have been 154. Not 100% though. I will have to look back. And that pretty much did it. It was a 5-3 victory after Ryan Strome. The Canadiens pulled Price with 2:30 left. Rank these sports: football, hockey, soccer, basketball. Is that lacrosse or tennis? I feel like that's lacrosse. Yeah, lacrosse. Last would be lacrosse, personally, just because I don't watch too much lacrosse. Followed up by soccer because I don't watch it too much, but I do play some soccer games. I'm gonna put football next because I watched quite a bit of it, and I do like it. Then obviously basketball because go Raptors go, and obviously hockey first and foremost. It's the main thing about this channel personally. Um, mine would be least favorite soccer, then basketball, then football, then lacrosse, then hockey. Well, lacrosse I've heard is very similar to hockey, so I'm pretty sure I would like it. I hate soccer and basketball. Damn, Linebot, that kind of sucks. I love I'm not love, but I like me some basketball. What happened to Bobby? He was drunk. He had an alcohol addiction. He went to rehab, and thankfully he's recovered ever since. So yeah, like I said, Price got pulled with 2.5 minutes left. Ryan Strome shot it down with about 2 minutes left and hit the empty netter, or went off a hab and into the empty netter from the Rangers zone. So Strome got his second of the game. Congrats to him, and that seals the deal. It's a 5-3 victory for the Rangers. Final shots 35-33 Habs. Absolute embarrassment at home. Let's hope Saturday goes better. I don't think it will. So guys, like I said, I am gonna get out here and lacrosse, more physical than hockey. Impact soccer. Favorite logo in the league and least favorite. Oh wow, favorite logo in the league honestly is obviously the Montreal Canadiens, and my least favorite would probably have to be Winnipeg. Honestly, I know it's a tribute to I know it's a tribute to the I think it's the Winnipeg Air Force or something like that. But personally, I can't dig the Winnipeg jersey in my opinion. Impact Soccer, I do have to watch some Impact Soccer because I believe that's one of the main leagues. I believe that's where the Montreal, not Alouettes, that's football. The Montreal Impact is actually, I think it's the Montreal Impact. I'll have to check it out. So thank you guys very much. I very much appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go raid my boy. Favorite Colorado, least favorite Washington. Wow. Colorado is a nice logo. Washington, I actually like Washington's because it's simplistic. So yeah, guys, while I do my outro real quick, please go hit up the boy, Hot Take Hockey. Do not spam. Please do not spam. Just post it once or twice. Go raid my boy, Hot Take Hockey, with the message, Harry Rice Raid. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harry Rice. Links in the description. I love you all so much. My name's Harry Rice, and I am out. Hot Take Hockey is getting rated by Harry Rice. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I am out. Peace.